So, Madam Vice Chair, now I'd like to introduce the following special guests for this next recognition. We have with us Rafael Pizano, Robert Pizano's son, and a firefighter paramedic with Tampa Fire Rescue. We have Luis Vieira, Tampa City Councilman. Not sure whether or not tax collector Nancy Milan made it, but she certainly sends her best and her regards. We have with us Jose Pepe Prado, Hillsborough County Fire Rescue District Chief. Luis Larquente, representing Senator Rick Scott's office. Sherry Denham, Regional Representative for the Office of the Governor. Marilyn Alvarez, Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office Hispanic Liaison. Danny Alvarez has joined us this morning. And we have Ellie Rodriguez, Hillsborough County Hispanic Liaison, and of course a former aide to Commissioner Al Higginbotham. Welcome. Roberto Pizano's story is one of amazing strength, courage, and resolve. Driven by his love for freedom, he survived a nightmarish ordeal in a prison cell in his homeland of Cuba and came to the United States for a new life. He settled in Tampa, started a family, and became a respected member of the community. It is here that he continued his quest to help his fellow Cubans experience the liberty and freedom Americans hold sacred. It is my privilege to present him the following commendation. The Hillsborough County Board of County Commissioners is pleased to recognize Roberto Pizano on the 43rd anniversary of his release as a political prisoner from Cuba. Mr. Pizano was sentenced to life in prison after communism prevailed in 1959. For 18 years, he was subjected to inhumane treatment, but refused to be defeated, guided by his firm belief that one day he again would be free. In February 1979, thanks to American advocacy, Mr. Pizano was one of 3,600 political prisoners who were freed, and shortly afterward made his home in the United States, settling in Tampa. With his freedom regained, Mr. Pizano began his life's work, seeking a free and liberated Cuba. He became an effective organizer, a widely respected resident and Hillsborough County employee, and a loving family man and father. Jose Marti once wrote that men of action, above all those whose actions are guided by love, live forever. Indeed, Mr. Pizano is a man of action whose values, passion, and love of freedom will endure forever. The Board of County Commissioners of Hillsborough County, Florida, does hereby commend Roberto Pizano for his remarkable strength and unshakable commitment to the ideals that all Americans hold high, and wishes him the best. Executed this 16th day of February, 2022, signed by all 7 commissioners. Mr. Pizano, congratulations. You are a very brave and an inspiration to many people, and I'd like to invite you forward to say a few words at this time. Welcome. Yep.
Good morning. I prefer my son translate it for me because my English no good.
No good looking?
Estoy aquí dándole las gracias
I'm here this morning to say thank you
al comisionado de Hillsborough
to each of the commissioners for Hillsborough County
por este honor que me hacen,
for this honor which they bestowed upon me today,
que no merezco porque
which at times I feel I don't deserve.
mi lucha es o fue
My struggle has been always
para que mi país fuera lo que es Estados
for
Unidos.
my native land to have been what the United States is, a free country.
Un país libre y democrático,
A free country and a democratic country,
donde los seres humanos tienen todas las oportunidades.
where human beings have all the opportunities.
También quiero dar las gracias una vez más a esta nación
But I would also like to state my gratefulness and say thank you to this great nation
por haberme abierto los brazos
for having opened received us with open arms
y brindarme los derechos
and offer me the rights
que en mi país me negaron
which were taken from me in my native country
los tiranos que por más de 63 años
by a tyranny that for more than 63 years
esclavizan mi país.
have enslaved my native land.
Gracias a ustedes por...
I thank each of you here today. Thank you.
Councilman Luis Vieira presented a similar commendation over at the city of Tampa and was instrumental in working with me to put this county proclamation, or commendation rather, together. So, Councilman, I'd like to invite you to the podium to say a few words. Yes, sir.
And thank you so much, Commissioner White, for bringing this forward. It's a great pleasure to be here today. The Pizanos, to me, aren't friends; they're family. Their story has always touched me. I remember the first day that I met them, and we immediately hit it off just on so many grounds. But they represent to me something that is unique about not only our city, but the United States of America, the refugee story. They like my family, are political refugees from Cuba fleeing communism. Our city is home to so many refugees, whether it's from Venezuela, whether it's from Cuba, whether it's from Syria, or whether it's from Afghanistan, all over the world. Their story for me is so very special. My parents, my grandparents, and my great-grandmother fled Cuba in 1960, fleeing the Castro regime. So for me, this is something that's very important. And I know Mr. Pizano's English is not the best, so I'll say something in Spanish if I make it. Para mí los Pizanos no son amigos, ellos son familia. Y para mí la historia de Roberto Pizano es muy especial porque esa historia dice tanto que es especial de este país, de Estados Unidos. No hay un día que yo no digo gracias a Dios para ese no americano. Y yo sé que este hombre dice eso todos los días. So I wanted to say thank you to the county commission. And it's funny because I don't know what Mr. Pizano's religious beliefs are, but I can tell you this: whether or not he believes in God, God believes in him 110%, because the hell that he went through, he got through because of his faith, because of his family, and because of God Almighty. Thank you, sir. Thank you.